Hello. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Get the ROM encoding for the Dragon's Tooth sword from the basement laboratories at VersaLife.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
Okay.
Welcome to VersaLife. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm quite a good slogan.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you.
Richard Hundley.
We're all out of company brochures.
Can I take your med? Is that a med kit? No, it's not. I was gonna say, can I take that?
Going up.
You missed the psionics people. They went to the Lucky Money.
It is a bit silly how you can hack their computers right in front of them. They really should tell you to piss off.
Don't worry about it, Taya. We're very laid back around here.
Apparently I have a temporary pass.
You do not require a security pass to visit the first 3 levels of offices.
You must have a security pass to visit the laboratories.
Honor. Six, 5, 1, 2. Gonna make a personal note for that. I think we can delete new note. That was an accident. I don't think it's worth hacking into every single computer. I think that would be silly. Health is fine. My augmentation energy juice is a bit low. I'm hoping I can find a robot to juice me up.
Mr. Hundley can show you around.
Late night.
That's alright.
My feet are killing me.
Could maybe go in there at some point. I have loads of multi-tools. Grey death, cases misdiagnosed, Hong Kong standard. Authorities confirmed today that a number of mysterious illnesses reported at area clinics were not cases of grey death. Oh yeah, I've read that one before. I remember. More computers up here. An event. It broke my legs a little bit. Hopefully it was worth it. I don't know. Oof, I don't think it was worth it at all. Actually, I didn't lose any health, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know what the purpose of that is. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm just checking. There's definitely no way of, like, climbing up that. A strange man just came from the vent. Should we do something? Nah.
Mr. Hunley can show you
Help you
around.
find who you were looking for.
Everyone can tell that I'm very confused.
So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule. Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
At least the super freighter's on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight.
Is that supposed to be an Irish accent?
Didn't get a jot of work done today.
I can't tell.
What?
Just looking around.
People are trying to concentrate.
They keep you up here pretty late.
That's because they don't want people looking over my shoulder.
Why not?
Huh. I guess it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It's because I falsify all the records, okay?
They probably don't want you telling people that.
So, I don't care. I figured it out today, how they do it. People with my job got the Great Death. In a couple of weeks, I could be in a camp. I could already be sick.
Why would they do that?
Whatever's in those labs, stuff goes in there. Instruments, military personnel. None of it goes on the record. Iverson had this job, that's why he got sick. Chang, Kylie, Watts. Now it's me.
I'd really like to check out those labs.
You some kind of spy or something?
Does it matter?
If I get you down there, can you do something for me?
What's that?
Hunley, kill him. I bet you could do it. You guys have ways to keep from getting caught. I can give you clearance.
Kill him? John Smith? I don't know. Well, for the most part, I've done everything non-lethal, though I did kill a few guys last time. Hello, cyberspace love. I hope you're doing well. Murder. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I've reached the stage where I'm ready to kill. Both like from a story perspective and just like a general like I feel like killing people kind of vibe. Like I've done the stealth thing for long enough now. But yeah, we'll see.
You the one they just cleared for level 1?
Yeah, that's me.
You are welcome to stroll around the laboratories, but respect the work that we do here. Your security pass can be cancelled with no warning.
I've looked forward to this for a long time.
Security is watching through the cameras. If you cause trouble, an alarm will sound, and the guards won't wait to ask questions.
Yes, sir. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Do not ask the scientists questions. They are very busy.
I recognize this from the intro.
They don't let me talk to lab personnel.
It's a cool looking hall, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit scary looking, but it is pretty cool. I'm very curious to see what this does. Aha. Didn't do that. Yes, indeed.
The ROM encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
It's pretty dark in here, isn't it?
Return to where you belong.
The word ROM uploaded.
I have uploaded the component the Triads need to complete the sword. Go to the temple next to the market. I will bring together the dragon heads for a meeting.
So I've done it then. Well, that was easy. I know the nervous guy wanted me to kill, but
Whoever's out there is in serious
well,
trouble.
maybe it's time to kill now, huh? Oh my goodness.
Someone's there. I can hear you. Over the head.
Okay. It's maybe not quite as easy as I thought it was going to be. I'm curious to see. I mean, I like going in the way I did there. It seems like a good way of going in. I'm curious to see what these other paths lead towards. Stealth pistol lying there, which is a bit strange. Glass floor. Have you ever stepped on a glass floor like that before? I think I've only ever seen one once. It's pretty scary. Did that not go down? Maybe I need to go up on this? Yeah.
I don't recall being informed of any visitors.
Nano K. Harrison, as per our discussion, I will retain root access regarding the other key members of the weapon research team. M. Chow should be given full access, while the others will be granted only user access until further notice. Thanks, Dr. Lundquist. In one of Chicago's skyscrapers, can't remember if it's Willis or Hancock. True, yeah. And also, I'm not good with heights in general, I suppose. Okay, so you can open that from here. Shit. Ah. I was a little bit slow there. He still doesn't care. It wasn't me. It is weird how alarms don't really mean much at all in this game. Hey guys, how's it going?
Back here.
No, sorry about that.
It is a simple request.
Lab procedure forbids.
The psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak interactions between incidental subatomic particles.
Our work on pitch of Capra.
Capra. A quantum quack.
Don't criticize what you don't understand.
I don't get how these cabinets are... Like, they say door strength 50%.
Maybe you should cross your legs, to yourself, and try to read my mind.
The sharing of data between departments.
Which would normally be fine.
VersaLife did not achieve 1 trillion credit equity by disclosing R&D materials.
We work in the same building.
Our results can be understood only by a few dozen people on the planet, none of whom are psionics engineers.
Hey! Hey!
Ah, it's funny. They don't care about me pulling out the sword and whacking the cabinet with it. They only freak out when I start lockpicking it.
That's the one. Okay, drop him.
Video games are so funny, aren't they?
Gotcha. Try to get an ID.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's really a question of abstraction.
Exactly.
You can't be dealing with this sort of thing on the base pair level.
Essentially what I told Miss Chow. Tissue augmentation. It's not a matter of twiddling bits.
Dr. Harrison, I was running a regression analysis on the UC.
Yes, I agree.
And it appears we have a serious...
Don't grasp what it means to have so much data.
Still, we have to throw them a bone once in a while.
With the right software, organism design should be indistinguishable from CAD-CAM.
We'll rip up another non-Mendelian. They love the Karkians.
Error that could result in uncontrolled replication until a new version of the control system can be tested. I've installed a temporary patch that will initiate a cascading shutdown sequence. This will also destroy the UC in the process. So use only in emergency. The code is 525. Outside the new system should be online within 72 hours. So stick to low yield runs until then. Dr. Lundquist, who is right there.
You met the American team? Have a look around. The project is finally starting to heat.
We're having an important discussion.
I can tell. Ooh. Nice fridge.
You are not a recognized user for this device.
It is a...
I am not allowed to speak to visitors.
I'm trying to talk here. Scientific...
This is a private conference.
You know, you would think that they would have like a door for their private conference.
One of yours?
You shouldn't be back here.
Just checking how many skill points I have. I don't know what I want to upgrade at this point.
encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
Okay.
If you don't know where you're going, you shouldn't be down here.
It's a 5-digit one. Magnetic augmentation chamber, but that's not going to work on that keypad, obviously, my keyring. I see, that's silly. I think it's silly that lockpicking is considered like a loud
Anyone
thing.
else hungry? That's one down. Check the area.
But yeah, look at those reflections. Amazing.
The ROM encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
Must be something good in that one.
Labs are down.
It's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, my thing's completely depleted. What about this? Why is this not working? This is BS. Wow, that was terrible. That was absolutely awful. A pistol. Awful. That's just tragic.
I think you're lost.
I think I am, to be fair.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Why did he turn around?
These are private quarters.
They must have eyes in the back of their head.
That's the one. Okay, drop it. Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech. Watch it. He hasn't gone far. Let's finish him off. Where'd he go? He's here somewhere. Let's finish him off. He's gone, not our problem. They say this guy can just disappear when he wants to.
I know that this is decent. Well, it's not really, because I think, if I remember, it was a lockpick and a multi-tool. But I don't need the multi-tool. I'm using prior knowledge, though, which feels like cheating.
Process is going smoothly then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
Wonderful. We'll have to try that trick at Area 51.
The problem, you understand, is primarily a security concern.
Never mind that punk from UNATCO. The security here is adequate, and we have a long-term program guaranteed to make him irrelevant. We call it Icarus.
Icarus?
A sweet bit of engineering. You'll like it, but we can't talk here. Your office?
No time. Tell me on the way.
I assume this is the same stuff as before, but I'll just check anyway. Yep. Hazmat suit. A lockpick, I'll take that.
I don't want to be disturbed. I have 2 words for whomever wrote this biometrics package. User interface.
They've already had some success with the new version in biotech.
I have no idea where this leads to. Oh, I know where that is. Could maybe try over there. What on earth is that? Oh, it's one of those alien things. Managed to knock it out. Okay, that just leads back to the lobby. Ah, okay. Interesting. Completely missed that the first time. It's quite a long vent crawl though, isn't it? I would probably load my save, but I did get 50 skill points for exploration, so might as well hold on to those. I need to check what's down here. Oh, here, just... Okay, yeah, that's not too exciting. But, you know, good to know, I guess. Lost a little bit of health there, it's fine. There is a medical bot down there. Don't see the point of this. I guess it's like an escape route. That looks good. That might be where I need to go anyway. Yeah, it's kind of nice that you can just drop in. Be even nicer if you could get back this way. You can probably tell what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I'm not sure if that actually works or not. Okay. Oh, I tried to be clever. Like, close it on my way out.
I've got line of sight.
He's here somewhere.
Only 2 casualties? Not bad.
I was down in the labs. Do you know what they're doing?
Something with genetics and nanotech, that's all I know.
Take my advice and get out of here. I can't tell you any more than that.
Nice bit of money there. Throw a body up them. Yeah, health's pretty bad actually. First life security log. Richard Huntley enters with empty briefcase. Verify contents of briefcase upon departure to ensure confidentiality protocols are not in violation. John Smith enters without sign-in. Note and disciplinary record increase electronic surveillance on Smith. Louis Elban engages in lengthy conversation with receptionist Destiny Savannah, who I just murdered. Topics unknown. Topics rather. Unknown individual enters. May possibly match description of JC Denton referenced in Security Bulletin 133B. Will continue observation is detained if confirmed match. I think they've figured that out now. Don't mind the dead bodies up there. They're freaking out a bit. Are these all the same? No, they're different. No, well, yeah, no, they are different. Welcome to VersaLife, where we make tomorrow look like yesterday. As a new employee, you will eventually be issued your very own individual login and passwords. We can provide information and support tailored to your unique work habits. However, until all security clearances are completed, you should use the standard data login and password. Your access will be restricted to non-sensitive documents and a company-wide email, but we hope that you will use the opportunity to acclimate yourself to VersaLife family. To the VersaLife family, note that even though you have not received full security authorization, you are still expected to act in accordance with the rules and regulations outlined in your employee manual and supplemental agreements. Thanks and have a great day. I mean, I think it's probably too late for me to do all that now. Oh. Maybe it doesn't work on that computer.
Didn't get a jot of work done today.
No, I feel you on that one. Yeah, it's the same stuff as before, and then there's this email. The weekly memo. I've recently heard some negative discussion in the halls of VersaLife that I'd like to address. We here at VersaLife are doing a difficult job, the kind of job that few people ever have the opportunity to pursue, because here at VersaLife we're changing the world. A job such as this demands the commitment and dedication of those few special individuals with the talent and determination to actually make that happen. A family, your family. By working together there is nothing we can't achieve. But if we back off the throttle now, it could result in a loss of momentum that would be disastrous. This is a war against disease and poverty, and if we're not willing to reach out and support our neighbour in the cubicle across from us, to get in that foxhole with them and jump on that grenade, to make the sacrifices necessary to create a truly revolutionary products, to create truly revolutionary products, then we've already lost. Negative attitudes will only poison the work environment of all those around you, but by trusting in VersaLife family, you can be sure that your best efforts will be rewarded. We're already making changes, exciting changes, and I hope to tell you about them in future memos or humbly. Okay. Banging tunes. Little bit of a bloodbath at the end. Go to the temple in Wan Chai. Next to the market, apparently.
I told you, bad people around here. I am your new watchman.
You stole 100 credits from me.
It is decided. There will be a truce. Yauhak, let us be quiet. Agent Denton from America has retrieved the software component. Please accept our gratitude.
It is my honor.
Begin.
As the faces of a perfect blade are reflections of one another, as they join together to make a perfect edge, so we shall form one blade, not the male and female swords of Ganjiang, one which must avenge the other, but one weapon, precise in its purpose, though wielded by many arms.
And much as the steel sharpens its edge and anneals its own surfaces, let us preserve, together, the form of our traditions.
The only enduring work of man, that which is born again with the next generation.
Forever.
Forever.
Again, accept our thanks, Mr. Denton. You will have to join us for drinks at the Lucky Money later tonight. In the meantime, Mr. Tong wants to see you.
Thanks for the offer. Maybe I'll stop by.
All right, get out. Enough games. Come, join us for drinks at the Lucky Money. We must celebrate.
I think we should do that.
Please, look around.
I like the body disappearing there. The little the rampage that I had. Thought there would be a camera here. I wouldn't mind using this opportunity to heal up. I'm a little bit out of it. It's fine. Oh, here's the thing here. There we go. Maybe drink those later. Maybe I'll have some chocolate instead.
I see you in a corner, smoldering, hostile.
Good evening.
Everyone will wonder
Hello
who
there.
you are.
Great place here.
Isn't it? People have the wrong idea about the Triads, you know.
In what way?
They run the economy. The black market prices in clubs like this let people have a good time.
Mr. Sting, is that? No, Mr. Singh. Sorry.
Good evening.
My apologies.
Thanks for getting me in.
Oh, no problem. Hi there. I like that you can right click it and he interacts with the mirror.
They say there is a German-speaking man looking for you. He smashed up a bar in Wan Chai.
That doesn't sound good.
Say your business and go. Now the police cannot take side.
I would have paid you back.
At last, we are one triad. My good friend, let me express my gratitude. A bottle of wine on me. Yum Sing.
I can't carry anything else right now, but thanks for the offer.
That's it. Don't need to get like experience or anything really.
The lieutenant, we had to go through.
And he was going to give me a bottle, but I didn't have any space for it.
As I would describe it.
You had him in your back pocket all the time.
Only one of many important officials loyal to the Red Arrow.
This is my club. Let me give you one of our better wines. An imported vintage from Napa Valley.
Thank you.
But if you want a truly excellent wine, you should try this Beaujolais from the Moulin-à-Vent region of France. The peace you have created between our two triads is a truly precious gift. Please accept our finest vintage. A Chianti from a private winery in Questa Grossa, Italy. 2015. Yum Sing.
Thank you.
Your operations must have been difficult without official protection.
A minor inconvenience. Not as difficult as you must have found running a business without distribution.
Not even noticeable. The Red Arrow makes many big deals.
I will show you what big is. 50 tons per month, with no help from the big officials. A trifle, don't mention it. Please, enjoy yourself. You are my guest at...
Oh, sure. I don't mind needles.
Okay. I was hoping for a bit more, but sure, I got some free wine out of it. The luminous path. Is this? I can't remember if this is the right place or not. Probably not.
I cannot believe the news.
Might be.
Triad are one?
I know this is like the main hideout.
Please accept the gratitude of the luminous path.
Tom can make use of your friend Alex. He will stay with us.
Ah yes, Alex. Good lad. How is he doing?
I've been checking out the schematics you found. That's one hell of a sword. It's a generally accepted tenet of nanotechnology that nanites and traditional metals don't mix, but VersaLife found a way. It all seems completely obvious to me now.
I know, right?
Peace between the triads is now official.
Good. We begin to operate from a position of strength. We will start manufacturing the swords and distributing them to our allies.
What next? VersaLife was crawling with troops. I think they were hiding more than sword technology down there.
Tell me about the labs. Paul and I concluded that VersaLife does the manufacturing, while the real research takes place in North America.
Plenty of scientists. Biotech, physics, nanotech, several research divisions. It would seem we still have a mutual interest.
We know they manufacture ambrosia. If you went back and gained access to the Level 2 labs, perhaps you would find something on the Grey Death. Your brother's failure in New York has left me with nothing.
You think you could find a cure?
That cannot be determined until I have a schematic of the virus particle and the molecular structure of ambrosia.
I'll go back, but won't they be ready for me?
There's a back way at the north end of the Canal Road Tunnel, which is just east of the temple. I sent an agent in that way once. She turned up a key code to the Nanotech Research Wing, 55655, but no data.
Worth a try.
By the way, VersaLife lost one of their R&D men in the Canal Road Tunnel collapse. A guy we think was carrying nanotech assets. He did some of the basic research that went into your implants. You might take a look, if you don't mind going for a dive.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Sure.
Perhaps you can locate and destroy the manufacturing facilities as well.
Sounds complicated, but we'll give it a go. The idea of going back doesn't sound particularly fun. Oh yeah. Forgot about this place. That doesn't seem to work very well anymore. Just checking, I do have a rebreather if I ever need it. Note to self: all tests on the emergency doors around that gizmo they've got downstairs to check out. Tell Dr. Lundquist not to worry. It'll seal off all access to all but maintenance personnel. Door seal code is 768.
There is a device in here called a universal constructor.
It is one of the only two devices in the world capable of producing the nanomechanical virus called the Grey Death. I require you to destroy it. Use the code 525.
525.
Look for a computer terminal somewhere in Revel 2 lab. If you find it, I can upload the data I need through your info link.
Look for a computer terminal somewhere in the level 2 lab. This camera's annoying, I might need to just run for it. I know, only a 3-digit one. This doesn't look good.
The system we're looking for is in the laboratory up ahead.
Make a save. Doesn't feel great having to use 3 tools, but I've got loads of them anyway.
This storage area would be a logical place to find a stockpile of the virus. I don't know why it's so empty.
Not enough room for the hazmat suit. Five 525. Oh yeah, that's the same code we got earlier, back in the day. Oh. There's another one to drop. Maybe. I don't know. Very possible.
schematics. You better get out of there. More in a second.
Knocking those guys out is a bad idea. They might see me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did make this save, didn't I? Yeah, this is better. We can try this. Yeah, that does work.
This storage area would be a logical place to find a stockpile of the virus. I don't know why it's so empty.
But now I'm full on multi-tools. Kind of boring having to wait around for the hack, but you know, I guess it's still better than like a lame mini game.
Got it. Looks like you stumbled on more than the schematics. You better get out of there. More in a second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
The Universal Constructor is in this facility.
Ooh. Jackpot. The shame these don't stack. I might get rid of this. I'm saving it for like a boss battle. But I don't know will it actually come or not. But yeah. I could just throw away the 40s, I suppose. Oh, that's an upgrade one. I can just use that immediately. Melee weapons are almost instantly lethal. Maybe that was the wrong play, but it's too late now. What's the code again? Isn't it like 5-2? No, hold on. Oh, it's a two digits, this one. I don't think I have a 2-digit code. Exactly. You know the struts. There we go, we got it. Didn't take too long. I'm just gonna wait this sober up a little bit. Hey, I don't know, I feel like that makes you feel like a real hacker, you know? Wait. Oh, but these were all open? Ah. I'm an idiot, sorry. It's because I'm drunk, I can't really see what's going on. Hello, Navam. How are you? So yeah, if I didn't hack those to get them open earlier, you could brute force those pretty easily. But they were open anyway. Well, hopefully things will be better soon. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. Power consumption for all augmentations is reduced. This one. Synthetic heart. The synthetic heart circulates not only blood, but a steady concentration of power cells. Okay. This must be a passive one, surely. I'll just take that. Speed enhancement or run silent. Considering that I'm getting more and more violent as the game goes on, I think the running one's probably better. Speed, yeah. That's what I'm thinking as well. Earlier on, I would have taken this all day long, the silent one, but I think for now, I think that's actually more useful.
Bad move, Agent.
You should never have sent me to the police station. What did you expect? That they would arrest me? Turns out you're on your way to being one of Hong Kong's most wanted yourself.
I have always been one of the most wanted. I will deal with the police in the way I deal with the slanderous press.
How's that?
Precisely the way I am going to deal with you.
Boss battle.
Over, JC.
Is it? Is it really, huh? Epilepsy warning. That didn't go too well, did it? Oh, there's a medical thing around the corner. I'm being silly. Don't mind me, folks. Sorry, Navam. But yes, I am enjoying the greatest video game of all time. Well, yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Now, how am I going to get over this? Maybe I should have done this the way I did it the first time. Just run for it, I suppose. Oh, I need to use the computer. Here. Not doing well, am I? It'll be fine. There was something about nanotech assets underwater. I don't think I found that. It says through the floor of the Universal Constructor Chamber. Is this... I don't know. I don't know if this is okay. Going out the way I came in. If this was Mafia, they would not allow you to do that. Oh no, yeah, you can't go this way. You drop in through there. Okay. That's okay. I can work around it. True. That is a sweet mirror, isn't it? I really do like that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, no, that's not a good way to go, because I know where that leads to. And yeah, there's no point in going back through there anyway. Yeah, I need to find a way through here. I know there's holes down there. I guess I'll check those out.
Stoked to get promoted, party face.
Hello, Born to be Wild. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 42 years. Thank you so much, Born. Indeed, it's going to happen this year, obviously. Surely, right? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being such a legend. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Seems to be some inventory data here. VersaLife has been synthesizing the Grey Death virus in great quantities. The entire stockpile has been loaded onto a super freighter going to New York. Interesting. The previous owner of the ship was Stanton Dowd. Ever hear of the Illuminati?
I have, yeah.
Come back to the compound. I have much to tell you.
Flare darts. Oh no, it's a beast. Oh, I need to get air. Might need to use my rebreather here. Oh yeah, they are a little bit like that. A lot slower though. Not as scary.
Tracking down this Dowd connection. Illuminati fingerprints all over the Sterix. I'm talking about the molecule shape. 17 segments, 23 coupling points. Only Illuminati technicians use sleeve bearings with 34-fold and 46-fold symbols.
Yeah. Whatever you say, tongue. I didn't mean to skip his style though. I need to go this way.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night. Max Chan and Gordon Quick are celebrating at the Lucky Mile.
Oh, I've been. Don't you worry. Let's check my health. Not too bad, actually. Let's try this. Oh wow, that's amazing. I should be using this more often, huh? Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. Oh yeah, the soundtrack's phenomenal. It is probably one of the greatest soundtracks.
Tong is pleased about the file. Your pilot will be here as soon as you talk to Tong.
Don't know if I care for your sense of humor.
Humor?
The Illuminati stuff. I was risking my life in there.
No joke, Mr. Ditton. They're quite real. Though not as powerful as they were at the beginning of the century. I know a few of the former leaders.
Like Stanton Dowd?
Yes, plus Beth Duclair, Morgan Everett. Most of them in Paris, I understand.
What do they have to do with Majestic 12?
A question for Dowd. I will contact him in New York. Hopefully he will agree to meet you.
What about a hacker named Daedalus?
A valuable informant. He sent me one of the codes I needed to find that super freighter.
A super freighter? That's enough virus to infect a continent.
Your pilot is landing in the courtyard. Find out and see if he knows where the ship is going or how we can stop it. In any case, it is time you left Hong Kong. There is word of a UNATCO agent searching for you here. A German, they say. Augmented.
Tell your people not to tangle with them. I'll deal with them myself.
I thought it was like 2 composers. I think the main one was Alexander Brandon, something like that. I believe that's the guy's name.
Max Chan and Gordon Quick are celebrating at the...
Three, okay.
Hurry, we are afraid the police will follow you.
Tom filled me in. So we have to dig up Stanton Dowd?
Yeah, you know him?
I heard a few things. I think Harley Philbin knows how to contact him. I always thought Philbin was pulling my leg about the Illuminati, though.
I guess we'll find out when we get to New York. Let's not waste any time.
Back to New York.
No time to waste. You need to get to the Underworld Tavern and make contact with Harley Philbin. He is one of Dowd's aides, and he will set up the meeting. Follow his instructions.
Hold on, we need to stop in and talk to a few people. A few of our friends.
Rioting in Manhattan has been so bad that the city's fallen under martial law. At this hour, the troops will shoot on sight, and I'm showing several guards and a robot near the hotel. Keep your head down.
Seems alright so far.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
He should change his password by now. Smuggler.
I'm showing net activity on several of the smuggler's avatars. He must be at home.
I think my favorite music in this game is the music that plays when you're in the UNATCO headquarters. That's probably my favorite so far.
Why'd you come back? UNATCO's got every cop in New York after you.
Unfinished business.
So you finally wised up and joined the NSF.
I don't know if I've joined anything, except maybe the people.
Good enough. You know where you stand. It's because people don't know they can pick a side that the government has so much power.
I've got to get moving. Have anything you want to sell?
Sure, something you might like. An assault shotgun and some sabot rounds. I also have some lambs. I'll give you the whole box of 5 for $3,500.
There's so much. It says so much. No.
Never mind.
Like, I've only got, what? Oh, I'm actually very close to affording the shotgun, but it's just so much. I just can't justify it. The thing that I like about this game is that each location has its own, like, ambient music, its own combat music, its own conversation music, and its own, like, death music. That's just really cool. Perfect. I have loads of multi-tools. Need to use them up a bit. Bit of a sticky situation. Do you have anything back here that can help me? Not really. Maybe there's something upstairs. This chair. The thing is, you can't really stand on the chairs properly. It feels like a bit of an oversight. The fact that you can't really stand on chairs. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Oh yeah, you can do this, can't you? Forgot about that. Oh, hi there.
Hey, hands in the air!
Correct. It's very immersive. Apparently not. Not with that one, anyway. Maybe it's because I helped out Smuggler and did his side quest. He's okay with me. I want to check in with the hotel. That works. Oh, those guys are freaking out. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hi there. I was just looking to see how everything's going in here. It seems like it's going kind of bad, so let's leave. Oh. Oh no, and they're not having it off in there anymore. What a shame. No. Oh. Yeah, that's all fine. Interesting AI. Okay, well they can see me, apparently. Oh, I put a silencer on this, I forgot. It makes it sound like I got an absolute pea shooter now. But sure, okay.
Keep looking.
Stay sharp, people.
Oh, I could go into the clinic, can I?
That's the one. Take him.
Incorrect info. Attach. Streets clear. No danger.
It's worth going into the hotel just for the med kit. And I'll move this guy's body this time when I knock him out.
This is the police. He's what the? That's the...
That's not good.
He gets
Oh, sniper rifles in that slot now. We'll have it like that. I must have changed the weapon order by accident. My rifle skill is still like non-existent. Health is still fine, really. That's better. No. Why did I keep messing this up? It's literally the easiest code in the game. Let's quick save now. Hello, Nero. How's it going?
Incorrect inform. Attach. Streets clear.
It's alright. Well, hopefully it's not bad, though. That's a nice way to sign off, isn't it?
clinic is closing.
Aw.
Hey Coleman. How you holding up?
I'm fine, just fine.
Come on, we're safe in here.
How long are we gonna be safe, Ike? They're just shooting people for no reason.
Don't you worry, this'll all pass.
Sure it will.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Nero. I'm sure watching this is not what you had in mind. Like, yeah, that's quite the downgrade, I'd imagine, compared to what you had in mind. So that augmentation, I have to go with Aqualung, but I don't want Aqualung. Interesting. That's one way of putting it.
Big story at the clinic?
I interviewed the doctors, poker-faced as politicians. Didn't even blink when you say the word ambrosia.
Maybe they think you're talking about the food of the gods.
Custard.
I'm serious. Don't believe the stories coming out of Hong Kong that the government had a cure all along.
Could be. Hey, you're a reporter. Heard the name Stanton Dowd?
Dowd? Sure, used to be a big importer, right? Thinking of starting a business?
I just need to find him.
In some kind of trouble?
Do you know him or not?
Afraid I don't know how to contact him. I thought he was dead, actually.
Well, you have been no use to me. Some medkits knocking around. Beth DeClaire, awarded Legion of Honor. Beth DeClaire, millionaire philanthropist, activist, and famously reputed to be the mistress of French President Alain Bourges Monroe, was today posthumously awarded the position of Chevalier in the Order Royale de la Légion d'honneur, created by Napoleon Bonaparte on May 19th, 1802. The Legion of Honor is an order of merit to which all qualifying military personnel or civilians can be nominated without regard to birth or religion, provided that they swear to uphold liberty and equality. The award was not without some controversy, as members of the Republican Social Union for French Democracy, the RSUFD for short, party disputed for the merit based on her involvement in the Somnolente LLE scandal that rocked Sarah administration 5 years ago. Beth DeClaire passed away in September, found dead at her chateau of natural causes. She was survived by her daughter Nicolette DeClaire, who has been missing since her mother's death. Police currently have no leads as to her whereabouts. The award was accepted on Beth DeClaire's behalf by President Bourges Monroe. Yeah, that sucks, Nero. I'm sorry to hear that. So what's the weather like for you then? Yeah. Tune. Wow. That's wild. It's actually been a pretty nice day over here, which is unusual for us, you know.
UNATCO's put a price on your head. What are you doing in the city?
I didn't expect the kitchen to be under martial law.
People know the government has a vaccine. Riots everywhere.
You still on the dole at UNATCO?
I never mentioned. I've been working for the NSF all along, and the Illuminati. I'm on your side.
Right, the Illuminati. I need to find one of their leaders, Stanton Dowd. A load of plague virus is on its way to New York.
Virus? You mean the Great Death? What's Dowd got to do with it?
The same corporation that makes ambrosia also manufactures the virus. Quite convenient. The virus came over in a super freighter previously owned by Dowd.
Yeah, most of Majestic 12 is just hand-me-downs from the Illuminati. Huh. We knew about ambrosia, but the virus? That's news. They're infecting people on purpose, huh?
I was hoping Dowd could tell me where the freighter would unload.
I'll contact him. Go to the burn-up storefront of Osgood & Sons, over where the tunnels connect to the warehouse district. You know, where the NSF had the generator. I'll try to get him to meet you there.
Okay.
Osgood & Sons.
Yeah. And JC, be careful who you mention the Illuminati to. Like Joe Green. He's a spy for UNATCO.
The reporter? Are you sure?
Here's the proof. Hey, kill Green and you'll be doing all of us a favor. I saw him hanging around the free clinic.
Yeah, I totally get that. I often don't trust the forecasts.
You out here because of martial law? I didn't know they were using Marines.
Nah, the UNATCO likes to work alone. I just came out to look up a girl I used to know, Sandra Renton. FEMA gave me a pass for the curfew.
She left town.
I know. Just my luck.
What's FEMA doing handing out travel papers?
They took over the advanced submarine base where I work. I don't like being pushed off duty, but I guess little R&R never hurt anyone.
They brought in their own staff?
Most of us were moved out of the main submarine hangar last night. FEMA set up a perimeter. We sure like to know what's going on in there.
I would too. Maybe I'll check it out for you.
You a cop?
Used to be.
I'll say it straight. I'm a patriot. I don't like to see one of our top secret bases commandeered, especially when the only people allowed inside are these Asian mafia types. You think you can do something about it? I can have my buddies at the front gate let you slip by. My name's Vinny. Tell them you know me.
Thanks. I'll see what I can find out.
Submarine facility.
Us Americans, last of a dying breed. We've got to stick together.
Yeah, no, it's fine. How's the bartender doing?
What do you want? Prices have tripled to 30 because of martial
law.
law.
Heard the name Stanton Dowd.
What do you want with Dowd?
A private matter. Know where I can find him?
I'm gonna say this once. That German mech from UNATCO already came by looking for you. You got money to spend? Fine. This curfew's killing me, but leave me out of your business. That guy's oiled up and ready for a fight.
Gunther.
Do you want something or not?
I'll have one of those candy bars.
There.
I'm only buying something just to be nice. There's another medkit there, but I can't carry anymore. Yeah, that sucks, Nero. For sure. Hopefully, it can happen some other time. Zero? Zero? Everyone's skint? Yeah, doing anything in the rain sucks. Do you guys ever play the game Kill Switch? You know, the cover-based shooter that ended up being quite influential? There's a song in that on that soundtrack that sounds exactly like this. It's like the second level. Look it up. It's not like exactly the same song, but that bit there, it's the same melody. It's pretty wild. I can share it with you later on Discord. Let's go and kill this punk. I mean, yeah, there were games with cover mechanics before that, like Headhunter and Operation Winback, but Kill Switch was like the first one to do it like really well. And I believe one of the main guys who worked on that did go on to work for Epic and was involved with Gears of War.
There's talk that you're a spy.
A spy? For whom?
I just want to hear your side of the story.
So, am I working for the CIA or FBI?
You tell me.
Either way, they'd have me wearing a better suit.
I'll take that as a denial.
I figured you were up to no good.
Take that. I never liked that guy anyway. "23-year-old tires."
Uh-huh, what's up?
I took out that reporter, Joe Green. I don't like people who ask a lot of questions.
No shit. Man, you really did change sides. Never would have thought it possible.
You're not gonna give me something
Thanks
for
for
it.
getting rid of that guy.
What a load of crap. So yeah, going to Osgood. Which is over in this direction. This guy doesn't mind hanging out next to two dead bodies. That way he's got a robot.
Possible perp here. No one's here. What am I, nuts?
Oh wow. This looks pretty different from how it used to look.
You Dowd?
I agreed to see you because we have a mutual enemy.
Why a vacant building? I thought the Illuminati were bankers, politicians, Council on Foreign Relations types.
We always stayed in the background, even when that was true.
You all right?
Caught this damn plague myself. Anyway, we never had troops like Majestic 12 or freighters full of bioweapons, if what you say is accurate.
It's accurate. I just don't know where the freighter would dock.
They'll want to hide it. The only facility big enough on the East Coast is the Advanced Submarine Facility at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
Of course. That's why FEMA took it over.
They're probably storing the virus in the ship's diesel tanks. The only way to make sure it's destroyed will be to scuttle the ship.
Scuttle a super freighter?
It can be done if you know where to place the charges. Smuggler should have explosives that will work.
So that's why he was explosives. Oh, okay.
I'd pick up some more while I have the chance. But if you think you're equipped, then find your pilot and get going.
I have 3, I think.
I'm hanging in there. If you come across some ambrosia on that ship, however...
Don't worry, I'll get you some medicine.
I'll give you a blueprint of the ship. The X's mark the 5 tri-hull wells. Crack those up. Reverse the bilge pumps, and the ship will split open like a banana.
I have quite a lot of skill points. I don't know what the upgrade though. I could go for lockpicking when I have enough points, but I feel like most of the stuff I don't really need, honestly.
MJ-12 troops converging on your position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the Ton. Get out of there.
What the? Put him on the ground.
Oh, that's just a random guy. Don't mind me. Hey guys. Let's run into the clinic.
He's still in the area. Okay, drop him. Gotcha. That's the one. Okay, drop him. It's Denton. Remember the briefing. It's Denton. Remember the briefing. Check your 6. He could be... Where'd he go? Watch yourself. Let's finish him off. Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech. He's here somewhere. Where'd he go? That's him. He's here somewhere.
So what do you guys think of the AI in this game?
You! Stop right there!
The bot's up here.
Do you remember back in the day when I used to knock people out? Those were the days. I really don't like the silencer that I put on this. I feel like that was a mistake. Got some ammo off that guy. I didn't even know you had a sister. No problem, Nero. I'll answer your question when you get back as well. I might need to stop by and see Smuggler and get the explosives Because I only have 3, and he mentioned that you need 5. Or you should have 5.
We are preparing for our operation now. You are finished.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
I'm picking up incoming MJ-12 troops. They must have your location. Better get what you need from Smuggler pronto, and meet me on the roof of the hotel.
I need your help.
So?
I've uncovered the truth about the Grey Death. It's a man-made virus, and there's a load of it on a super freighter at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyard.
No tall stories, just tell me what you want.
Help me scuttle it. You have any extra lambs or rockets?
You think you can scuttle a freighter with a lamb?
A few lambs at weld points.
I'll help you out. How about a rocket for a GEP gun? Usually save those for the NSF, but I'll sell it at a loss, say $2,500. You can also have a half dozen lambs for $2,400. Better buy now.
Wow.
I'm selling cheap only because
You would
a lot
feel
of
like
people
such a
die.
chump if you bought these earlier.
Give me a break. Hundreds of millions of lives are at stake.
I like what you're doing, but I gotta cover my costs. Hey, I'm starting to get nervous about this. What you're about to do is gonna turn some heads. I don't want any trouble from the authorities.
Actually, UNATCO's planning an operation of some kind. You might want to get out of Hell's Kitchen after I leave.
What kind of operation?
A manhunt. For me. I don't think you want to get caught in the middle.
Thanks for the warning. Come on, let's wrap this up.
He didn't give me the
You
explosives,
telling me
did
the
he?
truth about this super freighter? They're really gonna expose people to the plague?
A Marine from the shipyard told me that FEMA's involved. Guess they've gone from fixing emergencies to making them.
If you ask me, I bet FEMA wants to cause a national emergency and get control of the army.
I think we can expect Walton Simons to make a grab for power one way or another.
That's all they would need. One national emergency. Then they could get rid of the president, shut down Congress, and suspend the Constitution.
Give me the lambs for $2,400. What a deal.
That's all I've got. If you need more, raid the ammo storage facility at the shipyard.
I have 9 lambs now.
Scuttling a freighter's a big job.
Forget it.
Okay. I still have a decent amount of money. I think that's my first big purchase of the playthrough. What's happening at the basketball court? Nothing. Can't wait for AI generated dialogue and voice acting in future video games.
What the? I see him. Suspect is still in the area.
It will happen for sure. Especially like lower budget stuff. I think they'll try and utilize that. Come get me.
When the shipment has been destroyed, I will require you to go to Paris. You must find Dowd's associate, Morgan Everett.
This brings Stanton Dowd some ambrosia, but I don't think we can do that yet.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the van.
I've dropped you in an abandoned lot next to the base. There should be an old grate on the wall that you can gain entry through. I've got to get out of here before the sentries get suspicious.
See, that secondary goal goes out the window. But I feel like you can't do this now unless I'm gonna check something.
This ain't over.
Oh
He
dear.
gets away, Manderley's gonna have our ass. Lock and load.
Yeah, I did. Well, I haven't seen much of it, but I saw that it exists. I think Illuminati was asking me about it. "20 seconds. But yeah, I hope to stream Fallout stuff at some point. Oh, look at that platforming. You like the West Coast. Oh, we got the code for this years ago and I can't remember what it is. Well, I think we did anyway. That's the only thing that's a bit of a bollock. If you're trying to like get a code that you found ages ago. Two 167. That's the one. Yeah, the first one, yeah. On stream. I've finished 2 and 3 off stream when they were new. Well, I got experience points for coming back here. It's a shame that there was another one that came out afterwards that we don't talk about. The game's so boring that I could only stomach it for about 6 hours. Oh dear, what's the problem? Yeah, you're not missing out on anything. Did they? I don't know. I can tell you what game, another game that was really expensive to make, the Callisto Protocol. I was reading about that because Tango Gameworks got taken over by Kraft, and the Korean publisher that published the Callisto Protocol. And the Callisto Protocol, oh, I didn't realize this was here.
That's the one. Take him.
That was made for like $100 and something million, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money. I'm sorry, Dark One. I'm the only person. I actually liked that game. I thought it was pretty good. Everyone else hated it. I liked it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. And hello, I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, the graphics were fantastic. It was a good game. I actually don't know why people don't like it. I think the main reason was just because the PC launch was so terrible.
He's still around. I heard him move.
Oh dear. Maybe I should change my opinion then of him.
Hold it.
Where did these guys come from? I'm gonna go back and heal again. This clinic has been very useful. When I say I liked it, don't get me wrong. It's not a masterpiece or anything close to it, but it was a nice 7 out of 10. It was a nice, like, mid-tier game. I think I'm just gonna leave and hope that maybe you can do this side thing later.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
I think JC was starting to float there in that cutscene. Did they do that for him? Oh my god. Yeah.
You came in on the chopper? You must be with the DC people.
Correct. Search for terrorist leader intensifies. UNATCO is working closely with FEMA and other international security agendas around the world to apprehend John Crisis, a terrorist with ties to a number of groups, including the NSF, Silhouette, and organised crime in Hong Kong. We believe him to be responsible for organising and leading the attack on Liberty Island and the deaths of a number of UNATCO agents, says Walton Simons, director of FEMA. The necessity of instituting martial law in New York, unheard of in the history of America, is directly attributable to criminal elements operating under his orders. Simons went on to say that evidence recovered from the recent bombing of the VersaLife building in Hong Kong demonstrates John Crisis's involvement beyond a shadow of a doubt and points towards an organised, systematic campaign of terror designed to extort freedom for politically dangerous ideologies through any means necessary. Authorities are also seeking any information on the whereabouts of Alex Jacobson or Brian Jock Flanagan, key figures in the terrorist organisation. John Crisis, you like that name that I gave him? John Far Cry. maybe another game. If I play another game where you can name the character, maybe that'll be his name. JFC. He was like, remove the review of the game and can't even like video games anymore. So okay, so hold on. So he was one of the guys who went to Disneyland or whatever, got wined and dined by by Ubisoft, right? He did a review, and I take it was really positive, yeah.
You must be.
And so he ended up taking it down.
Our buddy Vinny said to expect. Think you can find out what's going on in there? Go for it.
Is FEMA really running the show?
FEMA and the Chinese? I don't like the smell of it one bit.
Me either.
His key will open the main gate. The guard just inside the main building entrance will let you pass, but don't expect any hospitality from the FEMA people.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't know if you remember, but when Starfield came out, he thought it was like the best thing since sliced bread, which is hilarious. And then I remember checking the comments on that. So many people just giving him shit. I see.
I have begun planning your future objectives. Dow will be sending you to Paris. Make sure he gives you the current residence of his associate, Morgan Everett. I do not have access to that information.
When is that game out anyway? Isn't it like a few weeks though? Once on site, you are to assume control of the Brooklyn Naval Shipyard security system and link with the FEMA presence already there. Login is US FEMA. It's a password is security. Was it a cap? All caps? Hold on. No, it wasn't. US FEMA security. Why? Why does it not work? Sometimes I have this with this game, where I feel like a password and a login should work, and the game's just like, nah, man. Truck trailers. Well, hopefully that'll be useful. Until further notice, all access to Advanced Submarine Facility is restricted to FEMA and authorized security personnel only. Security should consider themselves on high alert. All entrances have been sealed and the codes will change daily. Today's code is 0909. You will receive future codes from your direct supervisor. This code is not to be divulged to any individual who is not authorized security or FEMA. Captain James Keane, Brooklyn Naval Shipyards. Yeah, I mean, this year has actually been so, like, quiet when it comes to AAA games. There are hardly any. Apart from, like, Skull and Bones and the Suicide Squad and Stellar Blade, I guess. If that's, I don't even know if that is AAA, but I guess it is. But yeah, it's just been so, like, thin. What? Oh, the camera.
We have movement here, sir. Thought it was a terrorist.
Quadruple A games, yeah.
Okay.
Skull and Bones, definitely the best game of the year.
We have movement here, sir. Lock and load.
I don't know. I have like all the keys in the world. Still, that doesn't work. I mean, at least EA did the Dead Space remake last year, which I still haven't played, but apparently it's very good. Yeah, another crappy PC launch, yeah. Terminal's locked out, wow. What are these guys doing?
You in a week. Where you
been? Work you supposed to be taking over? Hey, I know my job. You want something else out of me? Talk to the union.
Oh, I didn't mean to do this. The spy drone that I often forget I even have.
Hear that? You! Stop right there!
Nice and easy.
Okay. Let's do different. Do it slightly differently.
Planning your future objectives.
Let's go a different way.
Dow will be sending you to Paris. Make sure he gives you the current residence of
Actually, no. I want to go through there because it has lots of keys and stuff.
to that information.
Stuff that seems useful. That is true, Navon.
Thought it was a terrorist.
It got bored of me. You can't close that door. What a load of crap. I don't think there was anything amazing in this, but I'm just checking it again anyway. No, absolutely nothing in that. I'm using this to break my line of sight. I'm sure it's definitely going to work, right? Turn the switch off as well, that will help. Perfect. I don't know what I want to do with these robots. Standby mode. Okay. It's a shame that's not one of the cameras. That's that camera. Just checking my skill points.
Contact, I have visual. He's gone. I think we blew it. I know I saw somebody. There's one. You! Stop right there!
He's got a lamp. Did he not? Well, yeah, he's just such a... I don't know. He's just such a... I don't know. He's a very unlikable character, put it that way. Swimming time. Rocket. Don't think I'll take it, but I did use one rocket earlier, and it was quite fun.
You won't believe this, JC. There was a raid on smugglers. I just saw Gunter get into a copter on the roof and head back to Unatco. I checked the police bands, though, and they're still looking for Smuggler. Looks like he managed to slip away.
My boy Smuggler got away. Hello, Fredster. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. I might need to consult a fun expert and get clearance. I'm not surprised you enjoyed this. Considering you enjoyed slot fills, yeah. I'm not surprised that someone brought that up.
The sewer leads straight to the water. You can reach the ship this way if you don't mind swimming.
But I'm not good at swimming, that's the only problem. But I do have a rebreather. I feel like I've missed a lot. TBH. I kind of want to go back. At least I know that this is a way. Oh, are you serious? Oh. You know what?
Hang on, I heard something. You...
I want to check out more in this area before moving on. The days of doing things nice, neat, and clean, they're over.
This ain't over.
No, there's not really. I mean, you might get told off for it by some characters, but I think at this stage, don't think anyone really cares too much.
haven't seen you in a week. Where you been? Workers' camp. Messed up my hand while I was working on the sewer shutoff grate. Damn thing came down and nearly took off my whole arm.
Oh, I need a bloody box. Now that's thinking with your head. Yeah, it's quite good design, isn't it? I've blasted a few pistol. I've blasted a few people with my pistol as well, which is quite nice. No, not yet, in the van. I'm waiting for my golden helicopter first. That's still locked. Okay, that works. There's a camera right above me. I can hear it. I mean, there's no way it couldn't have been, if you know what I mean. Like, it's Borderlands. The story and writing in those games is horrendous. And the idea of making that into a film is just... I don't know what to say. I don't think I realized that these, like, the drawers in the middle could slide out. Binoculars, thanks. Wonga. No, do you not remember, Fred, when I streamed the first one? We all had a rip-roaring time, didn't we? Talking about down and out. It was over 5 years ago. I wouldn't mind playing it again. During my review of security measures this morning, I noticed a potential hole in the security office of the East Warehouse. Please change this code immediately to 2249. We will pursue a more thorough solution at a later date. Walter Simons, Director of FEMA. That might be the office I was in already. I think it is. What was the story behind the Uwe Boll movies? Weren't they like... I can't remember the whole deal. How they came about. But didn't he like get money from the government or something to make those? I can't remember what the whole story is, but it's wild. Did he do that? Oh, thank you so much. Germany has nice tax incentives for movies. It's something like that, yeah. No, he didn't do that, did he? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I wasn't sure. There was a Far Cry movie that he did. Oh, quite a bit, quite a few. Didn't he do like Blood Rain and shit? And like, there was a Dungeon Siege film. I think there was Alone in the Dark. Was that his? He did loads. Oh, Postal. That was one he definitely did.
Goddamn terrorist.
Yup to it all, yeah.
He's still
The AI in this game is absolutely class. Thank you, Fredster. Oh. Wank balls. Well, that's not happening. Yeah, I didn't realize he did that. Because that's a much more recent film, right? When I say much more recent, compared to some of the other ones, it's more recent. 2009, oh, maybe it's not that recent then.
Try taking the elevator to the top of that crane. You might be able to get on the roof and enter the building through the air conditioning ducts.
I kind of like that idea more than the swimming idea. House of the Dead, yes. And then all those other ones, yeah. In the Dungeon Siege movie, they got Ray Liotta, or whatever way you want to pronounce it. He was in it. A very strange casting. Hello, Daedalus. This is my first playthrough, and this is the furthest I've ever got. Kind of boring, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if you're going to see a bad movie, it needs to be like really, really bad.
One of these units will have a panel you can open. Crawl through the ductwork into the building.
But when it's just like, those are the worst.
You won't believe this, JC. There was a raid on smugglers.
No. Let's read that. You won't believe this, JC. There was a raid on smugglers. I saw Gunfer get into a copter on the roof and head back to UNATCO. I checked the police bands, though, and they're still looking for smuggler. It looks like he managed to slip away. So there you go. That's what Jock said.
This is the main air circulation fan. If you want to slip in this way, you should look for a maintenance hatch or follow the air vents out of this room. But be prepared for dangerous machinery and maintenance bots.
This is quite Half-Life-ish, isn't it? That bit in Blast Pit with the massive fan, and you need to blow yourself up. Pistol probably sucks against these. I mean, I'd probably just use the sword. It's probably a better idea. This is not going enough. One of my legs is broken. Both of my legs are broken, and I'm dead. Can't remember the last time I saved. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Haven't seen you in a week. Where you been?
But yeah. How many Silent Hill movies were there? I know Resident Evil has like 15. No. No, like, yeah, I think Silent Hill only has like 2. I don't know if I've seen all of it. I remember seeing one of them a long time ago and thinking it was pretty bad. I think it was the third one.
Stand where I can see you. Help!
Just gonna let this camera see me. Don't care. I'm like Phil Collins. Yes, yeah. What's the guy name? Like Paul Anderson or something? Something like that, yeah. That's one of those things, like that whole film franchise. I can't be mad at it. Like, I can't, you know. I respect the hustle, honestly. Like, the fact that they were able to make so many of them is just insane. I don't think I found this before. Reload. At a lavish press conference today, attended by mainstream and technical media alike, Bob Page unveiled Page Industries, Nasdaq Paggy, newest technological achievement, Aquinas, rumoured to have been in development for almost 5 years at a cost of over billion credits rather. Aquinas is a seamless, transparent replacement for the current patchwork of net protocols that promises to radically expand bandwidth without the need for new hardware. Aquinas is the result of over 500 man-years of effort on the part of some of the most talented and driven people in the industry, Page said at the conference. We're grateful to the NSA and the Hague Commission on Secure Communications for trusting Page Industries with the responsibility for this technological milestone. As of noon today, you can expect nearly all of the world's net traffic to be carried by Aquinas. Bandwidth is now, for all intents and purposes, free. The remainder of the press conference involved presentations by the leaders of the carriers allied with Beige Industries and a technical discussion of the Aquinas Protocol named after the titular Thomas Aquinas, whose philosophy is a well-known passion for Bob Page. The vault here, can we get this open? Probably not. Event Horizon? I know that was a big influence on Dead Space, I think. If I'm thinking of the right movie. Spy Kids, that was Robert Rodriguez, right? Yeah. It's funny, I'm not actually that much of a movie guy, but I can pull out the odd fact here and there. Very Dead Spacey, yeah. You know what we're gonna do for this? Use a exploding jukebox. I have quite a few images here. Kill that guy. Good times. I might drop the binoculars. Or I might drop the flares. A nice stack of flares, isn't it? I see what you did there, Fredster. I get it. Oh, you did. Why is this door closed? What happened there? Problem solved. Is this the one that we got earlier? Oh no, this is a big massive code. You are very cool, Fred. I don't think anyone's gonna deny that. Let's bonk this guy for old time's sake. I love me some bonking.
Goddamn terrorist.
You know what? I made a mistake. Forget the bonking.
Okay.
The bonking days are over.
Try taking the elevator to the top of that crane. You might be able to get on the roof and enter the building through the air conditioning ducts.
Quite a long game, this, isn't it? Yeah, you're probably right, Fred, yeah.
One of these units will have a panel you can open. Climb through the ductwork into the building.
Yeah, and you can spend so much time just trying different things and exploring the environments to their fullest.
You won't believe this, JC. There was a raid on smugglers. I just back to Unatco. I checked the police bands, though, and they're still looking for Smuggler. Looks like he managed to slip away.
Is this your favorite game, Cyberspace Slough?
This is the main air circulation fan. If you want to slip in this way, you should look for a maintenance hatch or follow the air vents out of this room. But be prepared for dangerous machinery and maintenance bots.
What is your favorite game? Give us your, like, rough... It doesn't have to be exact, but just give us a general, like, what are your favorites? Or just general things that stand out to you. Okay, interesting. Those are 3 very different games. How on earth did you find my channel? Robot infighting, how adorable. Oh, this is cool. Well, it might hurt your eyes to look up, but it's pretty cool. Hello, Rolly. Oh. I hope you're doing well. My leg is busted. Oh, quick too. Funnily enough, today is the exact day last year when I was doing the remaster of Quick 2. The Night Dive version. Nice rolling. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I usually say that my favorite game is Half-Life, but sometimes I think maybe that's going to change as time goes on. I don't know. No, the original. If I meant Half-Life 2, I would say Half-Life 2. Innit? Fred, you are a bad man. Look at this. This is so cool. But yeah, I think Half-Life is just better than Half-Life 2. But I still really like Half-Life 2, don't get me wrong. Ow. My legs. Ah, not too bad. Exactly, Rolly, yep. You've nailed it, you've nailed it. That stuff, obviously, 20 years ago was incredible, right? But I think that reliance on physics has actually made that game age a little bit poorly. When you go back to it, you're like, oh.
Good work. Now watch for guards and find a way to get below decks.
It's not too bad. The tram ride at the start. Yeah, you're not the only person I've seen say that cyberspace slow. I do think it depends on when you played it as well. Like Half-Life was one of the first FPS games I ever played. It was actually the first like fully 3D FPS game I ever played. I think it's a fantastic intro. Granted, I wish you could skip it if you've already seen it, but yeah. At least I was gonna say I don't know if they did add this in. I know Valve updated Half-Life last year. I don't know if they added in a level select. I don't think they did. I can't remember. But I usually just use the if I really want to skip the intro, I can just use the console and do it that way. Yeah, I think you're right. Rolling. Indoctrinated by Quake. I mean, it's a good game to be indoctrinated by. I mean, Doom is one of my favorite games as well.
There is another way to find Everett. He has a mistress named Beth Duclair. Remember that name when you get to Paris.
We read about Beth Duclair.
Sergeant, is that you?
Yeah, I agree, Fred. Yeah, you need to get some sweet Steam achievements, Fred.
Yeah, aim for the head. He's hit. Who's there? Who that? It's...
I'm just checking to see if there's anything down at the bottom here. Probably not. I was looking to see if there was a hatch. Oh yeah, Decino's a Doom god. An actual god gamer. I'm just a fraud in comparison. I don't know why I jumped there. That was a mistake. I can't remember who it was, but some randomer came into the stream once and was begging me to play My House.wad.
Whoever that is, my orders are shoot on sight.
Yeah.
Now watch for guards and find a way to get below decks.
It was your ult, yeah. Explains a lot.
Come out, mister. You can't hide forever.
Navan beats his hit. This game is violent. Similar to Half-Life, actually. Where, you know, Half-Life and this game are both really bloody, but they're two games that are not really known for their violence. No one ever thinks of Half-Life and goes, oh yeah, that's the game where you can just completely jib people.
Way to find Everett. He has a mistress named Beth Duclair. Remember that name when you get to Paris.
Multi-tool that I can't use. That's sad. My leg looks a bit sore. Can't be walking around with a sore leg. Yeah, I agree, Fred. I get over things pretty quickly. I don't hate G-Man Lives. No, that's not true. Oh, there. This better be worth it. Seems like a keeper. I don't know. I don't know. Ambrosia Veil. I need to give this to my boy. What's his name? Illuminati. Dowd. That's his name. What am I gonna drop though? This. Easy. I could use it. But, no. Let's use another mini jukebox. What am I going to upgrade here? This one's pretty sweet. I should use it more. It just means you can heal yourself for a bit. Pretty sweet. A jukebox? Oh. Oh, there must be, but I can't think. Oh yeah, yeah. That I remember him died from Dishonored. Yeah. No, not him. I think Blood has a jukebox that you use for a secret. I know it's not Tom Newcomb, but it's in the same engine. Locked. Trivia? I guess. Ooh. I'm getting. They seem a bit stuck. The armor, is this the same code that I got earlier? Probably not. Right there.
This vessel's off limits to the public.
TNT boxes there. Some lambs. Oh, these augmentations are no good to me, really. Dr. Lou, I'm afraid we've completely gone through all of our motion sickness medication. If you could restock the lockers downstairs, that'd be great. I have a feeling this is going to be a rough outing. By the way, Song's been running around changing all the codes recently. So if you need to raise the bridge in engineering, use 9753 from Yuan, or Ewan. Good old Ewan. Treadmilling AI rules. It does, doesn't it? Note to self, remember to tell Song that the new code she set for ops doesn't work. The 4 on the keypad is stuck and I don't have a replacement in stock, so I changed it to 83353. This is too complicated. Default password Reindeer Flotilla. Root is the login. Bunch of upgrades. No, nothing can take that. Bit dark in here, isn't it? Don't worry about it.
Where'd he go?
Hi there.
That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Treadmill guy has been dealt with. I often can't be bothered doing all that typing and stuff, and I just press this button instead and wait for a bit. Yeah, it can be. Exactly. Security area access panel. laser. I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. Stick it on that. So, you said you were going to rotate the security codes personally this time around, but you should check with the captain. I changed his yesterday to 65678. Not sure if he wants to keep it or what. Yeah. Not much going on here. So, before we arrive in port, I want you to perform the normal code rotation, but revoke all access to the ship's armory and change the code to 71324. Tell no one. You and I will be the only ones with access. Simons is no better than a snake, and I question whether the crew would understand what I must do. You alone I can trust, Zhao. Wow, that is a lot of Wonga I just picked up there. From Captain Kang Zhao to Walton Simons, we arrived at just under 6:30 today. 1800 hours, 27 minutes. 3 hours ahead of schedule. The modifications to the cargo base have been completed as specified, and the helicopter should begin loading within the hour. I trust your people will be careful with the cargo. The crew of the ship is still my responsibility. Be careful of my Ling. She is my responsibility as well. Captain Kang Zhao. PRCS Wall Cloud. Early retirement. Unfortunately, I spent loads of money getting here, or before getting here, because I wanted to stock up on explosives from our boy Smuggler. So, that kind of makes up for it, actually. I'm like back to where I was before I bought the explosives. Hi Daddy, I just want to see how you're doing. I'm practicing my English, can you tell? My teacher says I'm almost the best in my class. When will you be back? Mommy told me she loves you and I love you too. Today some nice men came to school to see me. Then said they were your friends and if there was ever a problem, they could come and get me so I could see you. I told Mommy and she didn't seem to like that, but I thought they were very nice. Mommy says you will be back soon, and I can't wait to go to the museum again. I love you, Daddy. Hug and kiss from Lynn. And then a matter of discussion from F Gong. The Tiwu have been most intrigued by your information regarding Walton Simons and the implied threats towards you and your family. The well-being of any one family is certainly the primary concern of the Chinese people and their chosen instruments. However, we are also troubled by your reluctance to appear for counselling and the apparent use of a registered Chinese freighter in a way that does not contribute to the communal good. We would hope that you have not made regrettable decisions in the absence of appropriate advice. Please contact us immediately so we may discuss your involvement and the correct course of action for both yourself and your family. Comrade Advisor Feng Yi Gong. We can take this discussion to the DMs, Navam, Kappa.
Captain Zhao, the helicopters will be there shortly. They're to be loaded for spraying of the virus. No delays. I want the helicopters operating before sunrise.
What's my health looking like? Locked. Yeah, I don't think we're doing the second Google. I don't really care about that though. I've got my explosives.
Who's there? That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Off. Open. Off.
Sergeant, is that you?
Yes, that's me. We always appreciate your input, Fredster.
These are the bilge pumps. You need to turn them on, then reverse the flow. There should be a switch nearby to turn on the pumps, and the computer should allow you to reverse the flow.
I can hear him, man. Oh no.
Forget about Everett. I have located these machines back to Claire, but she is dead. The last living associate of the Illuminati leadership is the daughter, Nicolette Duclair. Ask Dowd about Nicolette. We need someone to take us to Everett.
Health is a little bit iffy now. Just saying. Reverse pump flow. I did it. Yes, that's the one.
Bilge valves are open. Now just breach the last of the weld points. This is the spot, JC. That is one of the tri-hull weld points on the wall. You should be able to breach the inner hull with a gap round or lam. When this one is opened, there are 4 more you need to breach. Check Dowd's map for their locations.
Yeah, Harvey Smith, yeah. Hello, Sniper. What do you mean by what's the point of it? I don't know if I'll be able to do a summary of the plot because it's quite detailed. But yeah, the Illuminati's involved. It's all about conspiracies and espionage, vaccines, government cover-ups. Heavy stuff. A lot of it somewhat mirrors stuff that, well, doesn't mirror stuff that happened later in life, but you know, there are comparisons to be made, let's just say. No, there's definitely different. My understanding is that the story can definitely play out in different ways. That is true. So they say, Fred, yeah. Thank you. We're pretty deep in, but I still think there's a decent amount to go. My plan is to finish up this mission and then leave it for tonight. Look at this platforming. Again, this feels a little bit Half-Life-ish. Do I have this code? Don't think of this one. No, it's a 4-digit one. No. Oh, yes, yeah. It also reminded me of the episode where Homer's trying not to swear. And he steps on like a thing in the garden. I can't remember what it was, but something like impales him in the garden. And he uses that kind of high-pitched voice. Might have been, yeah. Might have been. Been a while. They can be a problem in Brumsbury, I'm sure. I don't really need to use that. I can tell you what, those things are annoying. Maybe that's the door, but I was trying to get in earlier. Oh, this is, look at this. It's just like Half-Life. Oh no. Oh no. That's a classic moment. That I do remember. Really. It's close, but it's not the one. Oh Jesus, I think we might need to stop for tonight. This seems like it's complicated. It seems like I'm going to be here for a while. Mary J. Bilge. Yeah, I think I'll stop. I'll pause. Is it? Yes, I know you're gonna. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. But yeah, I'll stop there and then we'll continue next time. It's just I'm getting tired and this seems like a complicated mission. I need to go and find multiple things, and there's a lot of men, and the actual layout of the ship is a bit confusing as well. There's quite a lot of similar looking rooms, but you know, they're all tied together in a weird way. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it immensely. You're all fantastic. And yeah, I'll be back again at some point. So, hopefully tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you all for being here.